Hello everyone, it's me again, Bam Ramirez, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. Just another monthly roundup. I got 2 records and I think 20 plus CDs this month, even though half of this month are ECQ or lockdown. So it's good that we're back on ECQ again. Just gonna turn it again. With no further delay, I got 2 records, I said, and 20 plus CDs. With no further delay, here we go. First one is Fail Sense, The Comfort of Madness, first album on vinyl. I got this from Gray Market. Again, I'll try to highlight the sellers of this video. Got this one from Gray Market last 2 weeks ago. I've been wanting to own this album for like 5 years already, since I dive into shoegaze, or I dig into shoegaze. Just shoegaze essentials, and this is the 30th anniversary remastered. Everyone knows about Gray Market. If you're new to vinyl or not, everyone knows about that shop. So again, we'll try to highlight. Next one is Explosion in the Sky. All of a sudden I messed everyone. I got this from Plaka at Iba pa on she's on Instagram, run by Ma'am Lorraine. I already have this on CD, but Temporary Residence Limited just made an offer that fans like me can't refuse. The side 2 of this one is Pure Beauty. It's a blank, but I don't know how they call it, bleach or, but I'm just gonna show it to you. So all of you there, here, I think this one. See, that one is the album cover. Yeah, that's the album cover of the art of the album cover. Post-rock essentials. Let's go to CDs. It starts with the Stooges, because this is where punk came from. Proto-punk. First album, there's that 1969. This album just recently celebrated its 50th anniversary. Grabe, 50 years. Of course, No Fun. We Will Fall is my favorite. Sonic Youth, of course, a fan of them, who did a cover of I Wanna Be Your Dog too. Talking Heads, fourth or third album, more songs about buildings and food. Just love early albums of Radiohead, especially the Fear of Music. I got this from the shop, keeping this one. I already have the Fear of Music, that's why I posted it. Cover it, Voltaire, 2X45, this is their 4th or 5th one. Industrial, post-punk industrial band from UK. The Red Mecca is one of the most essential albums in post-punk genre. I got this too from Instagram. Carlos Ness, I think, is the username. We'll try to again highlight. The pop group Idealist in Distress from Bristol. This is their live album and some rare tracks. My first, as of now, the pop group. Their Y album is also post-punk essential, experimental post-punk dub from UK, and it's the Japanese pressing. The legendary Pink Dots, a perfect mystery 80s psychedelic rock, experimental psychedelic rock from UK, and then I think they transferred to Netherlands. Fade track is Godless, of course, just fucking amazing. Tender Sticks, Waiting for the Moon. This is their, I don't know, 6th or 7th album. 90s indie rock band. If you're into folky side of indie rock one, check this band out. So great band. Fade track, My Oblivion. Shinsky of the Martian Gang, Shattered Soul on a Pastel Sky. Japanese hip hop producer discovered this band or this group, the Martian Gang. Shinsky is the solo. I discovered this on the recommendation of just listening to Nujabes and who's the DJ Della, of course. If you're into that, check this one out, please. Give yourself a favor and listen to this one if you're into Nujabes and Della things, those beats. Just a couple of upgrades. Animal Collective, Meriwether Falls Pavilion, experimental avant pop band. Galaxy 500 today. Sold my copy the other day of this 3. Dream Pop, 60s inspired pop band. Everyone who's into Dream Pop knows about this album, especially their second one, On Fire. They're from Boston. Keeping this one, sold my other copy because this is the 2010 Domino Recordings and Raiko disc reissue with Uncollected. The side 2 is Uncollected. The reissue their 3 albums and added some John Pell sessions, the Copenhagen live in Copenhagen before they broke up, and then Dane Wareham created Luna, and Naomi Young, and the other one, forgot the name, Damon and Naomi created Damon and Naomi. Fade track, of course. There's a lot of great tracks in here, of course. Temperatures Rising is my favorite, and their cover of Don't Let Our Youth Go to Waste by the Modern Lovers, Jonathan Richman, is just fucking amazing, unbelievable cover, best of covers. This is compilation, the best of Ethiopiques. I think Egyptian songs and all. Haven't really played this one yet, but I'm collecting, kind of falls into the genre world music. So I have some Greece and Indian, and this one's for keep really. Goat Snake, first album, released in '99, Rise Above Records in UK. Goat Snake, stoner doom metal band. This is where Greg Anderson of Sano came from. So a fan of Sano, if you want to dig about that kind of sound, this is a must listen. Goat Snake. Another experimental pop band, amazing band, Grizzly Bear, Yellow House, first album released in 2006 by Warp Records. Remote Control, Central and Remote is my favorite rap here. This one's fell under just important recordings. Woody Guthrie, the Woody Guthrie story, 25 pornographic memories. It's just important music. Django, just kidding. Django first album. If you know me, I'm a fan of most of Tarantino's work. So Django Unchained. Just kidding. Django, experimental electro psychedelic pop band from UK. This is their first one. Fave track, of course, is Love Starts and Life's a Beach. Another important albums, Iggy Pop, Last for Life. Lana Del Rey got the idea of his album, kind of a tribute to his album title. Of course, here's that Passenger, of course. There's hip hop. And there's Dälek. Absent, second album, got this one from Carousel, a fundamental hip hop. If you're familiar of clipping, I think clipping got their sounds from this one. Industrial background, with great rapping and turntablist. Dälek. This is their second one, and this is the Japanese version. So, this is a good find. Keeping this one, I sold the second album, Petty Rock and CL Smooth. Got this from the shop. Keep this one because I like this album. The second one is kind of okay, so I'm good to have this. I discovered Petty Rock on that few series Crate Diggers. They did a series of kind of room tour. Crate Diggers is the title. Checking out collections of these producers and record collectors in the USA. So that's where I discovered Petty Rock. Gangstar, I just fucking love Gangstar. With that jazzy hip hop sound is one of my favorite in the hip hop side. Public Enemy, this is their second or third one. Everybody knows Public Enemy. This one is the best of the best of the best, the best find of this month. The Orchids and Holy Soul, I have their first album. What's best about this one is this is the original Sarah recordings. Original Sarah release. Indie pop band from Glasgow. This is our second one. Of course, here's the Peaches. If you can see that one, Peaches is the single here, and of course, Bringing You the Love, Waiting for the Storm. You know I'm fine. Great tracks. LTM did reissue most of the 90s, late 80s to 90s albums who came up from Sarah Records around 2005. Filled my this one. I have their first with the bonus, the LTM release. So, got this for 300, and this one's online is like 1.5 to 2,000. The Hate Parade, First Warning. This is a compilation of their around 92. They release couple of singles every month. Suddenly it's only a Hit Parade one. There's like 12 singles with a cover on each B-sides. So yeah, I love Hit Parade, even though I didn't watch them when they visited here. Kind of pricey for me. They did a couple of this is the first 6. They did a couple of each of the sidetrack or B-side of the singles are covers. So they did a cover of Cattle and Cane by the Guthrie, Don't Cry No Tears by Neil Young, of course. Think that I might. Who wrote this one? Lennon, I think. Falling, of course, they did a great version of Falling here from Twin Peaks soundtrack, Sir Angelo Badalamenti. And of course, Pleasant Valley Sunday by the Monkees, and Let's Make Some Plans by Close Lobsters. Indie rock jungly band, still don't have their George Best though. I have the bizarre one. Club 8, third album, self-titled. I'm not sure, I got this one yesterday, and suddenly last night I haven't checked my collection if I have this already. I have most of their albums from Universal Records. This is the Swedish release, original Labrador. So if I have it already, this one's for sale. Just wait for that on my page. Japan Cakes, If I Could See Dallas, first album by this country post-rock band, released in 1999 under Kindercore Records. They are also the one on Kinder Records that are not sound twee pop or 60s pop, 60s sound twee pop band inspired. Kincaid is there. The Teacups is from that label. The label kind of championed that sound in the US and Athens, Georgia. But this one is a country post rock with kind of dreamy vibe. Of course, there's that track Elephants, 12 minutes. My favorite is of course Dallas, and it's just so spacey, and it's not so many post rockers knows this album, but I highly recommend if you're tired of listening to the sound of mono explosion in the sky, Godspeed You Back in Furor. I highly recommend this one. Country example, imagine that country with country that post rock that incorporates country or folk music. So it's kind of post rock albums for desert or like desert areas of the US. Japan Cakes. Saturday Looks Good to Me. Fill Up the Room. This is 2007. Indie rock again. Indie lo-fi band from US. This is their 7th one. Also their first on K Records. I'm a huge fan of K Records. Calvin Johnson forever. Almost there. Clan of Cymox first album before they become Cymox, and they changed their name to Cymox when their music mostly incorporates in with synth pop sounds. They changed their name. This is their first one for ED release 1984, I think. Dream pop, goth, dark wave goth post punk band. If you're a fan of this recent post punk dark wave Drab Majesty thing, this kind of bands, if you wanna dive in or check out more of where the sounds originally came from, I highly recommend Clan of Cymox, and of course early for ED releases, Medusa by, I forgot the name, but that album is one of the essentials of that dark wave song. Fleet Foxes Sun Giant EP, second EP from their first one. They did release 2 EPs before they released the first album. 5 tracks, I think. I'm just a huge fan of Fleet Foxes. I just love their first album, and for the songs here are not on the album itself, so it is already worth it. I got this for 105 pesos, yeah, from Instagram too. Also keeping this one Helmet, Born Annoying singles came out early 89, I think. Yeah, early 89. Fan of Helmet too. I have their albums. So got that here from the shop. Russell Mills slash and dark pearl and umbra, and ambient with trip happy big sounds, and experimental ambient with trip happy. There's collaboration with kind of guest with David Sylvian, of course, who's champion of the sound. Rooms of the 16 Shimmers, and what's great here is his cover of Golden Hair by, of course, Sid fucking Barrett. Got this one from Carousel again. I got this third and fifth album by Sufjan Stevens. Everybody knows Sufjan Stevens, so. Can, of course, Future Days. This is their fourth album and final album with the great Damon Suzuki, their Japanese vocalist, the crazy man. Posted this one already, but I just wanna highlight because I love rock and frog and this band. I love this band. Of course, here's the Bel Air Moonshake 4-track. Also, Club 8 Missing You, their remixes. Posted this one already. Even though I'm not really into remixes, but I got this for like 150. And there's some non-LP track on here too, so sulit na. John Coltrane, Giant Steps, fifth album as a band leader. Most of the people love Love Supreme than this, but this is a must have for jazz. This is jazz essential. I'm not huge fan of jazz, so I'm just into essentials like this one. Miles Davis Sketches of Rain. Box, the Airworm, their series Airworm made a video of how complicated the song is, the giant steps. We'll try to put that on later, so if anyone's interested to watch it. Belt to Spill, 6th album. You and the Verse 6, I don't know, I'm not sure. But huge fan of Belt to Spill. I got this from Joss Island Records, and the Giant Steps one. What can I say? This is their 6th one, and this is also their first album. They added one guitarist, Jim wrote here. Pure guitar, beautiful guitar music. Goings Against You Mine, one of the best intro. 8 minutes of just pure guitar work, and of course Liar, Traces, Conventional Wisdom, Whenever You Go. The 4 minute of Conventional Wisdom is just pure guitar beauty, hands down. Doug fucking March. Got this Dying in the Wool by Shannon Wright. I got this for 100. One of the CDs again that I just bought because it's without hearing it first, because it's cheap and it's under Quarter Stick Records, and you can never go wrong any Quarter Stick Records releases. And it turns out it's a great indie rock. If you're into PG Harvey, what's the other one? St. Vincent, this kind of sounds. I highly recommend that one too. Last one is the great Dinosaur Jr. You're Living All Over Me. I have this already, but my copy is a bit worn out, but I don't want to sell it because it's just good to have a backup of one of your favorite albums of all time. This album and Sonic Youth's Daydream Nation is kind of my gateway of where I am right now musically, genre speaking wise. Just guitar, grabe, beautiful guitar. J Masquez forever. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and all that stuff. All that little things can help my channel reach more people. So, background music before I go is by Nar Claudia, Day Blind Star. That's their 2018 release. So, Dreamy Goth Band by Beatrix Alcala, sister of what's the one? I forgot your name. We'll put the links on Bandcamp. Sister of Polar, the girl in Polar Lows, Megumi. Okay. We'll put the links in the description. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Ingat.